I'm Bill O'Reilly in the Miller Time segment tonight. Let's get right to the stage of Southern California. Joins us now from Santa Barbara. So, Miller, presidential press conference. I know that was a huge event for you, correct?
First off, who was the guy right before me? Was that Congressman F. Murray Abraham, or who was that
Luis
talking about immigration?
Illinois.
Ah, well, you know, they had the sound down here. He looked angry. You must have said something to him like, can we check people in at the border? Is that what got him so riled up?
He wasn't angry, but, you know, the congressman is a very good guy, and we kind of agree on a bunch of stuff.
The best. Listen, I didn't watch the press conference because I wanted to see a crowd that was less fawning, so I watched the Justin Bieber concert over on Nicktoons, okay?
They were pretty accommodating to the president today. The only guy was our guy, Ed Henry. He's the best.
Yeah.
Henry gave him a little jazz, but that was it. Everybody else was. Look how well turned out they are, Miller. Look how well scrubbed they are.
Well, the ones who aren't wearing red are red-faced from embarrassment about how they've rolled for this guy. Ed Henry's about to be gang audited. And I get it. I'm sort of shrugging, too. I feel like Deep Throat in the parking garage talking about Obama. You'll get nothing from me on Haldeman. And you know something? If this country's going to emulate the Grand Duchy of Fenwick in the Peter Sellers film The Mouse That Roared and deliberately dive to the bottom, I'm not going to be the one turning out the lights. I get it. I'll get my mind right, because I'm not going to buddy breathe with John Boehner. You never know when he goes from Lee Marvin to Tammy Faye Boehner and starts sobbing openly. I'm not going to be the last guy stuck with this. I get it. The country's changed. I'm all reporting for duty, sir.
All right, now, so you're going to tell me that you, Dennis Miller, are now giving up and are going to get in lockstep with the secular progressives.
Did you ever see the movie Invasion of the Body Snatchers when Kevin McCarthy and Dana Winter want to get back into the street traffic so they go dead-eye so they don't get hassled? That's me, man. I got my own thoughts when I'm out on the sidewalk dodging the sea pods. You're going to see this look, all right? That's exactly what you're going to see. Billy, you think this is a glitch. I think this is a sea change. I don't think this comes back during my lifetime. I do believe it comes back in the same way an alcoholic who has a brush with mortality will eventually come back. Somebody will have a stroke, or somebody will almost croak it from alcohol poisoning fiscally, and maybe then we pull it back. But this thing's not edging back. The inmates are now subletting the asylum.
It's going to take something to wake people up. I agree with you. Yeah. The market down another 200 points today almost. You know, you're seeing the guys who control the currency, the big boys, sending a signal that they're not confident that this is going to be working out for the next 4 years. So that's why I say I wouldn't, you know, throw the old proverbial baby out with the bathwater. Now, I understand the pod people reference, and I'm going to practice my look, too, glassy-eyed look like this. I'm going to practice. I may need it. But I do think the traditional forces are going to gather, and they're going to come back.
Not for a long time. These are the times that try men's souls but fail to test their mettle. And that Dow Jones goes down, people were ebullient about it. This thing isn't going to fix itself until a check doesn't go out to somebody. And then this country's going to make Greece look like the AAA Pawtucket team, all right? Because over there, when they throw a Molotov cocktail, they throw like kids who are raised in a soccer country. Our kids know how to hit the cutoff, man. And when they get cut off, it's going to hit the fan.
It's going to be bad. I was in the L.A. riots right in the middle of them, and I saw what can happen in America when things get out of control. Firsthand, up close and personal. All right, now Chick-fil-A, you've been following this story, and it's associated with the gay marriage situation, which is all going the way that the gays want it to go at this point. But what's going on with Chick-fil-A?
Once again, I'm going to feign some intelligence on this, but I could care less. This is what's happened to America. If I want to go out for lunch and munch a piece of clucker, I got to wonder if the guy in the front office is a breast man or a, let's say, a wingman. I'm not going to do it, okay? I'm not going to play the game where I have to worry about Indians calling Victoria's Secret and asking them for an apology because a chick in a headdress came out in a bikini and all they saw was the headdress. If that's where America wants to go, fine. I'm still watching Victoria's Secret shows for bikinis or lingerie to buy my wife. And if we've gone from calling golden hair General Custer to Candace Swanpool, then the whole country is lost at this point.
But how do you explain this? In a recent survey, Chick-fil-A was voted America's #1 chicken chain.
It tastes good.
Oh.
Anybody remember eating chicken because it tasted good? What happened?
I don't know. See, we don't have a Chick-fil-A on Long Island. I got a Chicken Delight, one of the few remaining ones near me, and they're good.
We got one chicken company whose logo is an old plantation owner. Nobody's down on that. What the hell happened?
Come on, the Colonel is. Yes, that's right. He,
Yeah,
how is he
the
harvesting?
Colonel,
That's what we want to know right now.
Next to Gutierrez, the Colonel's the greatest guy who ever lived.
Dennis Miller, everybody. If you see him in the street, do not speak to him. Pod People reference.